Hello there, dreamers, and welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I've got 25 things that you might have not noticed in the new update, and I know 25, it's crazy. I initially wanted to make a video 10 new things that you might have missed. Then I kept finding things on social media, something new, changes in the update that were never mentioned in the patch notes, something that not a lot of people are talking about, and the whole list grew all the way to 25. So if you find anything new that you didn't know in this list, you have to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That's the rules. If you accept the rules, let's keep watching. But seriously, thank you so much for support. Let's get into it. Number 1, Scrooge Store now allows you to buy 1,000 items at a time. Basically unlimited. You will never have to wait for the next day to buy more things if you need for a current build. Incredible change. Number 2. Did you know that these new lanterns that we get from the Star Path are actually floating lanterns? Whoa, 1,000 would cost 6.8 million. These things are expensive. Let's buy like 100 of them because I feel like I'm going to be using them a lot. Okay, I'm just going to go for 50. You can use them inside, outside. You can use them on top of many objects. I'm pretty sure they behave the same way as the clouds. The cloud from Frozen. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. This is going to be in probably half of the Dream Stamps moving forward. One of the coolest additions to the game for sure. All right, number 3. While we're on the topic of Scrooge Store, if you go into his store and come to this little table, there's a book that if you open it says Ergonomic Benefits of L Couches and Their Decorative Value, Part 1. A lot of people got a good chuckle out of it. They basically laughing at themselves and all of the couch madness that we had to endure. Well, I'm pretty sure that's no longer going to be a problem. Number 4. The Rock in Forgotten Lands is now fixed. If you remember before, you could easily walk inside of it and a lot of items would get stuck in it. It's been fixed and it's no longer an issue. Number 5, Auto Cooker received a big buff, in my opinion. Now you can hold the arrow to the side and it's going to fill up the whole thing very, very quickly. Before, it would not go this fast. Now it goes like in a second or two, you can fill up the whole thing. And if you're making money with auto cookers, it's going to improve their efficiency by a lot. Number 6, even though auto cookers got buffed, in my opinion, the vacuums got absolutely broken. They removed the button select all, so now you have to manually select the whole stack. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's a feature. I feel like a lot of people had an issue when they select everything, claim it, and then they realized that they collected all of the flowers that could potentially be used as a decoration, or certain items like food on the tables, or items that are used as decor. So maybe they removed it on purpose, so people no longer can accidentally collect items they don't want to. Also, it doesn't show the missed cost anymore, and I see a lot of people online say it's now free. It's not. I tested it. It still costs the same amount of mist. We just can't see it anymore. So hopefully it's gonna get fixed, at least the part where we can see the price of collecting the items. Number 7, there's been a little glitch with items, certain craftable items being gone from your collection. For example, I've noticed a lot of Eternity Isle furniture that I crafted is no longer added to my collection. Like Ancient Civilization is empty. And I literally had this category full. And Aladdin is empty. A couple categories missing a lot of things that I've crafted before, like non-Disney related. I don't know what happened to them, but you can easily add them back to your collection. For example, I know that 2 heaps of riches are missing from my Aladdin collection. What I can do, I can go into my furniture mode, find them right here. I can place them on the floor. Then I have to exit furniture mode. Then I have to go back inside the furniture mode. That's important, otherwise it's not going to count. And I just remove them from the map. And when I go back, both items are back in my collection. Very annoying. They keep messing our collections up. But if you want to get your numbers up, this is how you do it. Number 8. Now this one is about the Star Path. I've seen a lot of people complaining that there is a task in the Star Path that requires collecting multicolored shrimp. Well, it looks like regular shrimp will satisfy this task as well, so you don't have to have an expansion to complete the Star Path. You can just get the regular shrimp. I haven't tested it yet, but I'm pretty sure it works. Also, all of the tasks where you need to remove certain amount of night thorns. These splinters of fate counts towards the star path duty as well. So if you are out of night thorns, you could use these bad boys. Number 9, speckled path is now fixed. If you remember before, it was clipping and it wouldn't allow you to make proper shapes. Well, it is not an issue anymore. Here we go. Perfectly looking speckled path. Super cool. Number 10, and this one is pretty weird. There's a few buildings in the game that changed their sizes. For example, in Haunted Mansion, you can no longer place the benches inside of it, which is annoying. Like, the footprint is now completely broken. Like, it used to fit here perfectly. It doesn't anymore, so we just pushed it out. Like, this is so annoying. This was my favorite thing about this building. The fact that you could put benches here. It just made it look so good. Now it's just like most of the other ones. It's so annoying. And for some reason, you can't even walk on this. Like, you can't even come close to it. Unbelievable. I'm so upset about this change. There's been reports about a few other houses changing their dimensions. For example, this fairy house, I think, was one of the ones. Right now, I can't really see. I mean, yeah, it does seem like it got slightly increased in size, like the footprint in the corners, which is... I don't know what's the point. Floral jumpsuits are now fixed. Before, the colors were very messed up and they were very dark. Now they're back to normal. Number 12. Scramble coin zombies can finally be gone from our maps. We can go into the settings now, into gameplay, and turn off scramble coin requests. When you do that, you will not see anybody on the map having the scramble coin icon, and they will not be following you and bothering you until you play the game with them. Thank you for that, and I highly recommend everybody turn it off. Our furniture finally received a new filters. If we go into the filters, we can actually filter by star path now. So if you remember, the item that you want is inside a certain star path. For example, I want to play some lanterns. I can go to Lovely Monsters, go back, and there we go. Both items that I already bought from the star path are right there. Number 14. If you want to change your avatar, you can go to settings, help section. And here there's an option to change avatar name. Should I add Mr. to my name? Maybe. We'll see. I'll do a poll on the next live stream. Number 15. There's been a change in the way the star path duties are priced. If you take a look, I've seen a lot of people complain about this. All the duties give you only 5 of the star path currency. Well, the good news is that only first 3 pages giving you 5. After that, all of the quests are gonna be giving you 10. Don't worry, we're still gonna get enough currency to get all of the items inside the star path. And I've seen a lot of people complain that they're so expensive. Like, the total costs 50, which is like you have to do 10 quests. Well, that is true, but a lot of items in here are pretty cheap. Not all of them cost 50, and we're still gonna get enough to get all of the items. So I don't think it's a big problem. Number 16, if we go into collection and open up, find Anna in here. There's a secret dream style that is going to be coming into the game very soon in a premium shop. It says here, participate in a special event to unlock, which is a lie. We know that's a code word for premium shop, so expect this frozen Anna skin coming into the game very soon. Number 17. Okay, this one is the one that probably only person in the world is upset about, Princess Butterfly. Some of you may have known that all the egg-related items, the items we got from Easter, like an Easter stand or egg chair or anything egg-related that we got from Easter before, could be placed inside other items. Princess Butterfly had her whole valley decorated with eggs, basically inside other items, and it looked super cool. Well, I'm sad to say it's no longer an option. Eggs can no longer intersect with other items. Number 18, if we go to the rock section, we can find here that they've added the dunes. A lot of people removed them from their expansion and cannot place them back. Well, now it's not a problem. If you remove them, you can put them back just like this. And if you want to have them even in the biomes they don't belong to, you can. These could look so good on the beach. Number 19, we finally got a category for meats. You don't no longer have to go to all and scroll all the way down. You can find all of your meats inside the category in the cooking station. Number 20, all of the items can now be placed on the tables if they fit there. For example, before you couldn't place coffee beans or the Dreamlight fruit on the tables. Well, now you can. Sorry, this is not coffee bean. I pulled out the wrong thing, but Dreamlight fruit can now go on the table. Fantastic. Number 21. We've got a couple new universes ended in our collections. We have ridiculous amount of universes in the game now, and 2 new ones that joined us this update were Lady and a Tramp for 1 item that we get from Star Path, and surprisingly, Peter Pan. I don't know why I cannot find it here. But if I go into my furniture mode and go into the filters, I can actually see Peter Pan here. There we go. So, if you found a Peter Pan item, let me know what it is. I bet it's one of the Scrooge store items. That's the only explanation. If we have the collection, that means we have at least 1 item from it. Number 22, and this one I actually am not very happy about. It's the clouds. And the change in the clouds. Now we have a bunch of very, very thick, dark clouds in the sky sometimes. For example, it's the most obvious when we change the time of day to sunset or even night, or when it's storming. When it's storming, it looks scary. If you look in the sky during the storm, it's ridiculous. It's never looked that ominous before. I feel like some of the clouds now are way darker, and when it's night or when it's sunset, they just appear completely different color. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I've seen multiple people mention it on Reddit, and I kind of feel like now I'm seeing it too, but maybe it's just our imagination. Let me know if you agree that the clouds changed in the new update. Number 23, pineapples got a complete redesign. Look how crazy they look now. I mean, I guess it's more accurate in terms of like biology. Before it was a giant pineapple growing from the ground. Now it's like on the top of the bush. It's a pretty cool little change. Number 24. I have seen so many complaints about the camera and how difficult it is to move, especially in certain consoles and certain modes. And also, sometimes it just doesn't let you move out of the camera mode unless you take a photo, especially if you change your pose. Well, now it lets me do it, but before it didn't. Anyway, I've seen so many posts about the camera mode just not working properly, and I've been seeing it too. Oh yeah, here you go. In this, when you're inside this mode, it doesn't let you back out. You have to snap a shot before you can back out. And finally, number 25. Anna is happy again.
Hey,
before, her animations were broken and she wouldn't smile when you hang out with her. Now she's happy. That is awesome. And that is a very creepy animation. Anyway, I honestly haven't known this, but I've seen a lot of people mention it, so I decided to include it into the video. There we go, 25 things that you might have not noticed about the Lovely Monsters update. Let me know if there was at least one thing in this list that you haven't known, and if you did, then you, once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'm enjoying this update a lot. We're gonna do some live stream later, gonna do some Star Path, gonna do a Dream Snap. It's gonna be glorious. We would love to have you in this community. Also, check out our Discord, the link in the description. Lots of cool people there, and you can get help if you need help. What is going on with my hair? Okay, something... Whoa! My head is just... Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Huge thanks to all of our awesome supporters. Let me know in the comments, guys, how you enjoying the update. I've seen some people say the game became very laggy and just works much slower, especially when gliding. And I have noticed it. I feel like my FPS is lower than usual, and I had to actually lower the rendering resolution from 2 to 1 in order to game to run in the same frame rate. But some people say that the game actually is much faster and feels more optimized and looks better, especially on Switch. I've seen a lot of Switch players being super happy with the optimization fixes they did. But I've also seen some people on Switch saying that the game now looks much worse. So I honestly, I don't know. It feels like it's a little bit of a mixed results. Let me know in the comments what is your experience, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.